Guys, long time no see. This is gonna be Nico's story. Nico is our new little baby boy, and so I just want to give my whole pregnancy update in like a 5 minute video. I'm gonna try to keep it short and simple and sweet. And as you can tell, that's Bea. Okay, so for Nico, I found out I was pregnant January 21st, the exact same day that I found out I was pregnant with Bea, but 2.5 years later, which is crazy, right? So yeah, I found out I was pregnant. When I found out I was pregnant, I was 6 weeks along, and my pregnancy was pretty smooth, except for the fact that I was working in a not very pregnant friendly environment. Therefore, I was put on disability at 16 or 18 weeks, I believe. Just because since I was a manager, they did a lot of I couldn't take my breaks on time and like all that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm out. Because it was just stressing me out, and I really didn't feel like I was enjoying my pregnancy, and so I left. Yes, baby. Thank you, baby. So yeah, I left around 16 or 18 weeks, I believe, when I was like 4 months pregnant. So after that, I stayed home. I was able to be like at all my doctor's appointments and all that good stuff without any problems and any worries or any stress. So I was really like good after that. So my actual pregnancy, I lost a lot of weight in the beginning because of the stress from my job and all that stuff. But throughout my whole pregnancy, I only gained 20 pounds because I was 160 when I found out I was pregnant, and then when I had him, I was 180 something, so like 21 pounds. So it's good. I know I'm like overweight, but the actual weight that I gained during my pregnancy is a good amount of weight to gain because I gained it very slowly and very steady and all that good stuff. So yeah, fast forward to the delivery. So I was getting like little contractions here and there, and I was totally for the whole VBAC because, as you guys know, with Bay I had a C-section. So I was all for the VBAC, and I was watching. I was going upstairs. I was doing like all the little tricks to get him out naturally because he wasn't breached. So as soon as I turned 32 weeks, I made them like give me an ultrasound every time that I saw them to make sure he was head down and he was staying head down because, like I said, my head was set on a VBAC. So around 34 weeks, I believe, they sent me to the hospital to do weekly testing because I had high blood pressure. So that's when they connect you to the monitors, and they monitor your blood pressure for an hour, I believe, and they monitor his movements and his heart rate. So everything was good for 2 weeks, and then I think around week 36 going into week 37, I started having the symptoms of itchiness on my hands and my feet. At first, I didn't think too much about it. I thought it was probably like dry skin because of the weather, or I didn't really know what it was. So I wasn't gonna mention it, but right before my doctor left, I mentioned it to her, and that's when she kind of got concerned because she started asking if it was like on the palms of my hands, the bottom of my feet. But so far, it was just like my actual like the tops of my hands and stuff. So she said that I should just go to the hospital and get some blood work done for a disease that's called cholestasis. It's like a liver disease that only occurs, well, I mean, you can have it outside of pregnancy, but it's more dangerous when you get it when you're pregnant because it can cause heart defects for the baby. And if the condition gets worse and you don't know about it, it can even cause a stillbirth. So when she told me all of that, it really, really freaked me out. So I went to the hospital. I think it was like around 9 or 10 at night to do the testing because I had gone that day, but they were just so busy and I was like so hungry, and like I left. So I went back that night to do the testing. They got my blood work and all that, and I guess some of the things came back abnormal. So when they told me that, they said that I would have to stay the night for observation and to wait for for my blood work to come back. So when they told me that it came back abnormal, of course, I freaked out because, my What happened?
Oh, alright.
Mommy.
What, Mama?
Eating.
Okay, go eat, baby. Because at the time, my boyfriend had to go back to work. And I don't know what I was going to do with Bella. And I was just like freaking the F out. So what ended up happening is he ended up taking time off, of course, because the only way to get him out without inducing labor is another C-section. So, of course, I wasn't too happy about it, but it totally outweighed, how do I say it? Practically, that was my only way out to get him out safely. So, I mean, yes, I was upset about it, but the fact that he needed to get out and that was the only way to do it, then hey, let's do it. You know, I want him here, I want him safe. Um, so yeah, they planned my C-section for the next day because if you induce when you've already had a C-section, it can cause uterine rupture. So like I said, my main focus was on getting him out. The faster the better because I didn't want anything to happen in that time period. If I wanted to be induced or whether I was still deciding a VBAC or not. So I was just like, let's just do it. Let's just get him out. So yeah. So he was delivered at 37 weeks and 2 days. He was born at 4:23 p.m. and he weighed 6 pounds 12 ounces and he was 19 inches long. So thank goodness he had a good birth weight and all that, and he didn't need to be in the NICU or anything. So yeah, I was really really happy about that. So yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. It happened very fast, but I mean the good thing is that he's here and he's healthy, and yeah, so right now we're only exclusively breastfeeding. This time around it's a lot more different than it was with Bea, and I feel like hopefully we're gonna be a lot more successful because with Bea at this stage it would still hurt for her to latch on. Of course it was my body's first time and all that, but it doesn't hurt to breastfeed him, and it doesn't even hurt when he latches on. So I just breastfeed on demand, and if he goes more than 4 hours without eating, I kind of like change his diaper so he'll kind of wake up and at least, breastfeed for 10 minutes on either boob. So that's going really, really good so far. As of Bea, when she met him, she didn't want anything to do with him. She didn't really like him. Of course, she's jealous because it used to be just me and her, especially because I took time off of work. We were like attached at the hip. But she's getting a lot better. She's being very helpful whenever he cries. She's very concerned. So I'm sure with time she'll get better with him being part of our lives. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick belly shot. So this is my belly from the front. 2 weeks out. Front and the side. Here's what. So of course I have like all this little loose stuff, but I wear like a, what do you call it? Like, not a waist trainer, but the one that they give you at the hospitals. This is from the side. The other side, I didn't get any new stretch marks. It's just like loose skin and hair and all that nasty. My incision is really, really, it's low, but it's a little bit higher than it was from Bea's. They actually fixed Bea's incision because with her, when you would run your hand across like my incision, it would feel bumpy, so they like smoothed it out, and they used dissolvable staples this time compared to the metal ones. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And now let me show you our little baby. So here's baby boy. So yeah. After this video, I will be doing an update on Annabella, because she is 3 years old now. The last time we made a video, I believe she was 7 months old. So yeah, you guys like missed her first and her second birthday, but yeah, she's a big girl now. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. I'll be adding my Instagram to the bottom so you guys can follow me because, of course, I post pictures and videos. Alright, you guys have a good one. Bye.